Well, let's continue with more updates from the business world. And trade in cryptocurrencies is at your own risk. This was the Central Bank of Kenya's governor's warning to those in Kenya looking to trade on the global phenomena. Cryptocurrencies has taken the world by storm as it is a digital medium of exchange or virtual currency using a technique of cryptograph. The governor reaffirmed his position as was in the central bank's first statement on the matter released on the December 2015, adding to those that trading on the blockchain technology were at risk since they were not protected from loss and unpredictability.
We want everybody, yourselves, the customers, the consumers, everybody, that this was a risky venture. And it's fine for maybe people in other worlds or other places to get into this operation of cryptocurrencies. But we want that it could be quite risky and the consumer is not protected. And we wanted to be very clear about that. Now, it could very well be a Ponzi game of a kind. These are all things that, risks that are out there. Our point has always been the same. There are risks, and we want to be sure that everybody knows that those risks can come back to haunt us and do have and could have financial stability concerns.
Interesting insights there from Governor Dr. Patrick Njoroge. Let's see how the markets will react towards his position on cryptocurrencies, which is seemingly gaining traction in the Kenyan market. Well, moving on, in a bid to match the world's average, local insurers hope to increase penetration to 6% from the current 2.75% by the year 2020. Speaking at the 12th Annual Association of Insurance Brokers Conference held in Diani, Kwale County, Association of Insurance Brokers of Kenya Chairman Nelson Omolo says that they're looking forward to deepening insurance penetration through regional collaboration and tapping into additional opportunities for insurance business in areas such as microinsurance, oil and gas, real estate, terrorism and political risks, and agriculture.
Our association hopes to work with ACI and IRA in developing guidelines to safeguard the current rampant price undercutting. Insurance services, like I mentioned, are the services whose prices keep dropping every year, in particular when this is bought through open tender. It is our hope that the aforementioned guidelines shall be developed quickly and implemented in order to harness the future of insurance.
And if your premiums will continue to go down because of your inability to price it properly, well, everybody else who is doing a public tender will take advantage of it and make sure that they reduce their costs. But what can you do as insurers to make sure that the cost, the pricing that you charge, the rates that you charge are appropriate to the risks that you are taking on board? It is up to underwriters, the brokers, to work together and ensure that you charge the right rates. Otherwise, you will continue driving yourself down the drain, and in a few years' time, we do not know who will exist and who will not be there. But of course, the industry will continue to exist. It's a question of who will not be there.
To matters agriculture now, and the call for farmers to step up vigilance on seed matters took center stage at the Seed Trade Association Congress held in Nairobi. The forum, whose theme was increased seed production, processing and distribution through agriculture innovation for food security, came as Kenya continues to handle the fall armyworm catastrophe. Stakeholders in the industry were urged to focus on on seed production and agribusiness, but more importantly on strategies to enhance agricultural productivity and food security in the face of challenges brought about by climate change. The fall armyworm has recently become a serious threat to the country's food security. It is estimated that it caused a loss of over 6 million bags of maize last season.
No, tembo kuanzia huku kwenda hivi vile mahindi vyenye inakaa sana ndio inazaa sana. Ndio utakuta tuko na hizi mbili zinaweza kupea up to 52 bags per acre. Kwa ile kichwa yake, ile kichwa yake ile tunaita tassel. Na hii mtoto si wanafaa kutoka kwa.
The price of seed cannot be increased more than farmers can afford it. So we would like that intervention when you get a chance to speak to the Governors' Council and when you meet the governors. We also have an issue that has been lingering in the industry, that is the issue of VAT on vegetable seeds, and also the need for reclassification of certain categories of vegetable seeds like watermelon, pepper, and coriander seeds that have been put in the wrong customs regime. This challenge has been bedeviling the industry for the last 3 years, and we seem not to be making much headway. So we would really plead for the intervention of the ministry with the Minister of Finance so that we can have this changed. It's affecting sales and also affecting agricultural production for the country.
This is a work in progress, and it is important that all stakeholders in the seed industry are conversant with the harmonized seed regulations in order to enhance seed trade within COMESA and EAC regions, and thereby give farmers a wide variety from which to choose in terms of planting. Seed companies should also take advantage of these seed regulations to widen and promote competitive and sustainable markets for crop seeds within the region. The global seed trade estimated at $47 billion US, but out of this share, the seed sector in Africa has less than 2%. The seed sector only meets about 20% of quality seed demand in the region. There is need for strategic partnerships among players in the seed industry to enhance access to improved varieties and certified seeds by farmers at the national and regional level.
Farmers in potato-growing counties continue to decry over the lack of implementation of Irish potato packaging in the recommended 50 kg bags. According to the Secretary in charge of Agricultural Engineering in the Ministry of Agriculture, Jospeka Kanya, who directed agricultural executives from all Irish potato-producing counties to have deliberations on the implementation of Potato Packaging Act, which is yet to be put into action in the affected counties. Middlemen buy the commodity packaged in illegal 110 kg bags against the recommended 50 kg bags.
There is an opportunity for the farmers of this county to organize themselves in formal groups, whether you want to go cooperatives, whether you want to create a potato cooperative. That is the way governments, both national and county, will be able to support you on the areas of need. We as a country produce nearly 2 million metric tons of potatoes. We need more than that. And it's grown by smallholder farmers. And our biggest challenge for these farmers is the production per unit area. You are getting around that 50 bags per acre. If we did good practices, good seed, good agro-process husbandry, we will be talking about 150 bags per acre.
Well, we want to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, I'll be speaking to Fena Owira, who is a property expert, just to assess the impact the elections have had in the property market space and what is in the horizon for investors now that the holiday season is just around the corner. All that after this break.